because then you try to do some invasion and stuff that doesn't really work. So here, this move is just to save the corner here. Oh, let me bring it closer. Is that better? He shouldn't be able to live here, by the way. Play. This one. That's double tiger mouth both ways. I guess that's somewhat of a good move. Still not connected though, so. He does get the Punoki here, which is pretty. Can he live? Can you guys read this out? Yeah, my mic, I should probably get a better mic. My mic is pretty low. So this corner is dead for him. He does get the Punoki though, but we get to play this move next. Oh, he doesn't want to take the Punoki? Okay. Well, I'm gonna run it then, because this group is not alive yet. He should have taken it. See, now he let me bend, and that's pretty bad for him. And then I can push him more, pretty much all the way down. Then we have this combination. If he pushed down, we go down, then he has to block us, right? And then we get to connect from the bottom. That's fine. We're gonna go here. Still pressuring this group. So indirect attack, right? Direction of play. We're gonna indirectly attack this stone here, and then we'll be able to seal him in if he responds to anything. Oh, he's trying to make eyes. But this is big for us if we get this. Yeah, so he didn't respond to that, so now we have the corner. I'm gonna jump here. Start making some eye shape. Then we can also have this here. He can't attack that aggressively because of this, and then now we have a shoulder hit here too to attack this stone. He's leaving a lot of weak shape around, and so I'm gonna pull up here. Connect, so now that's one eye at least here. extend our corner. If he pulls here, we go here. He jumps, we can also jump, so it's fine. He pulls out, then I'm gonna play here and separate his stones from this group. This group, because this is high, he kind of went greedy earlier, and then high here. Oh, I mean, you can see a weakness here. You see that? So we can attack. There's a lot of weakness. I'm gonna cap this stone. So this group is settled. I'm just gonna settle that group first. Looks like we're leading now, so there's no need to. Let's see what he's trying to do here. Yeah, he's trying to develop this area here, but if we hit this right there, it's not gonna be able to develop. I'm going to capture this stone this way. He can't run it. That's fine. Okay. Push here. Make sure he doesn't get that Atari in Sente. And then now this group is running. We're gonna cut so we can hit here. So this is like tactical fighting here. So you notice that move I played earlier, the cap move to settle this group. Now we can be really aggressive. Pretty aggressive to this group. So this group looks like it's in trouble. Kind of. Yeah, I think it's in trouble here. We're gonna do this. He's gonna get the squeeze, but I don't think this group can run anywhere. No. Okay, he's dead. That's dead. Because we're gonna pull here, like so. Might be a ko. No, I don't think it's a ko. Yeah, it's not a ko. So, where is he gonna play, right? You get this, he can't connect. If he connect, we just Atari him. He could play here, but then we can just double Atari. This group is dead. This stone might be able to escape if he plays here. If he plays here, we take... Nah, it's still dead. Because of this Atari. Yeah, sometimes you have to be brave, you know. If you're brave and you test things out, you're gonna get killed sometime, just like I did the last game. But the more you try to fight, the better you're gonna get at fighting. That's what I used to do all the time. Was just like, I had this friend when I was 5Q. I had a friend which was like 1Q or something like that, and we would play even game all the time. It was really scary to play against him because he was a lot stronger, but we play even. But eventually, you know, you get stronger the more you practice. Yeah, so that was pretty crazy game, I think. But I mean, he was dead here too. I'm gonna review this game real fast and see. Alright, so because he played here, you cannot let black get the second extension, right? So if we were to play something passive and let black play this structure is really good for black. The corner with 2 side extensions, so we can't do that. So I had to jump in, prevent that. Then black approach, which is a good move. Just don't panic, right? The key is don't panic. Just play the knight move and let's see what black does next. Because there's still a weakness here. Even if black plays B, something like that, there's still a weakness here after. It's better to just defend and play solid first. So here, the reason why I didn't play this is because black can play stuff like this and develop this area a little bit. So I want to play Y just in case, and if he was to jump here and we did this, and let's say he didn't defend but did this instead to this captured, and then we'll shut this corner off, and then now the invasion here is really powerful. So it's like a trade-off. So black's not gonna do that usually. So he came back and he defended here, preventing that shut off, and then we get this. So it's like a little trade-off. The corner for this, so it's pretty even, and but now I don't like this stone right here. This stone is like too close to white's strength, and so that's why usually you don't see a lot of players gonna play that. They'll play like big knight or small knight. So back here, when that move's played, they usually play something like this and let white do something like this. Actually, if it's this way, I wouldn't do that. Probably something like this would be the result. But he pins here, and then after this stone looks pretty badly placed. And so we're using opening theorem here. Approach the top instead of this side, you know, because this side you get kick. And I mean, you probably could attack this stone since it's strong, but still I don't like that board position, so I chose this side. And then he decided to pinch, which I don't know if I would play here, because this fixes this stone, because now that it makes this stone pretty okay instead of awkward now. And then the best white can do is probably something like this, and then black can play something like that, which is fine. Position wise, it's still pretty even. I don't like this because now white jumps in and takes the corner, and then now this stone looks funny. So a basic concept in Go is when you play a move but down the road that move looks bad, that means your opponent did something good. Or if your opponent play a move and then somehow 10 moves down the road you make that move looks funny or bad, that's good. So this move right here looks really bad, right? Because if you had this wall, you would jump at least to right here, not right here. So this looks over concentrated. And then white later on, for endgame, white can play stuff like this too. So now it looks really concentrated. And then here, I feel like black does have a little bit of space envy. Like, why would you jump in here and then start getting attacked, you know, when you can just develop your own stuff? Like, he has 2 nice area to develop. No need to jump in and invade. It's not like white is super solid there anyway. So here I just play that move because that move is it's Sente. So once black block, I can do this because if I guess black thought that I would play this after after black plays this, I play that, and then black play this, I would do that, and then black could get that, right? But of course white's not going to do that. White's going to do this. And so now this group has to jump. So instead, black just jumped right away, and then of course now this shape is kind of weak, so we have to solidify the corner. And then black chooses to jump into the corner for some reason, and then he dies in the corner. So that corner is dead. White, that's white's corner. And then so here, I think the game favors black after that, because this Pinoka is pretty strong. It's radiating to all places, and black can shut white off here with this combination, with the poke in combination. And later, because of this, the Aji here, black can also force white to capture this and cover the outside also. And then not capturing, that's just being greedy. So of course I'm not gonna let that happen, because that's too good. And then after these combination, the reason why you push this way, if you watch the other don't queue it video, is when white pushes black this way and develop thickness right here, it neutralizes black's thickness here. So black thickness here has been neutralized by this wall, basically. That's why you want to push black this way and build a wall. And so two walls next to each other is going to be neutralizing each other, so it won't be any points. And then so here is another direction of play. Instead of, I thought about this move actually, but it was pretty aggressive. And when I'm on stream, because I'm explaining also, I actually don't read as much as if I wasn't streaming. So usually, if I'm playing, I'm not streaming, I would play here, because this is pretty severe for black. But instead, I just went for the attack of this stone, and so black can't respond. If black does anything like this, you double Hane, and then so now black is in trouble, right? So this stone is getting pressure pretty hard. This trade was for, I guess, for some eye space, and then you have to jump, but then white grabs this. So now black tries to attack, but the shape here is so thin that it's hard to attack white. White's actually pretty thick. A 5 wall plus a night jump. So if you do board analysis here, right, which I hope you guys do pretty often, black has 3 times 9, 27 points, plus, I'm gonna give him till here, so 3 times 6, 18. 18 plus 27 is 45. 45, this corner is 210. This corner is about 20. This corner is 20 something, so 40, 50, 60. So white's leading a lot right now. You see how fast I count that? It's not hard to count. You just have to practice. So after a while, you notice like this Jozuki, white has about 10 points. This Jozuki is about 10 points. And then this corner is just like 5 times 3, or 6 times 3, 18, plus 6, 24. About 25 points, 30. So it's really a rough estimate. That's about it. Hey, what up, Titus? So here, basically, we just have to settle this group in the center, and we win, right? And so if you see here, we could have attacked this group some more, playing stuff like this, but there's no need because we're leading, so that's why I chose to just cap this stone here and make an eye. So this group is pretty settled. And then so here, the intention of black here is to, let's say white plays really passive, something like this, then this is going to get developed pretty good. And this is pretty big out here too. But still, this corner hits, the shoulder hits pretty severe here. So it's going to be able to neutralize anything that black wants to do anyway. So it didn't really matter. But, okay. I'm going to play one more game here. And then we'll call it a night. If we can find a game, of course. So where are you guys from? Like what time zone? Because if you say East Coast, it's pretty late out there in the East Coast. I wish there was a server where you just put up the game and you just get to play Chile. Oh, that's so cool. New Orleans. So what time is it down in New Orleans in Chile? All right, so it's against a one Don here. Hello. Sometimes I forget to say hello when I'm streaming also. Okay. Since it's a handy game, we're gonna have to pressure a little bit here. So if you guys have any question during the game, just go ahead and ask. I'll try to answer it. Or if you have any requests. I'm probably going to stream a lot more this weekend because I have... This is a basic Josuke, by the way. Because I have a couple of days off. So we can connect here or we can connect here. Connect here will let black connect here and then we pull down and then we can attack some more. Oh, nice, nice. How long have you been playing? So we're gonna poke here first before we extend. And then we're gonna extend here. Like that. Usually you wanna extend here, but this is a handicap game. 5 years. Oh, 5 years to one Don is pretty good. Cause you know, some people they can't even make it to Don. I'm trying to remember how long it took me to get this to Don. I think it was pretty long. But I play like off and on. I was like, in high school, I play a lot, a ton. And then during college, I didn't have time. We're gonna have to sacrifice some stone to get some thickness to the left here. And then we're gonna attack this stone right here. Yeah, so we're gonna pull down, make him do that. And and then we get some thickness. What's he thinking about? Yeah, you have to capture. Alright, so sometime you have to slow down and protect your shape first, right? Even in a handicap game. I'm okay with that. Okay, so I'm gonna force this first because get an extra play in there, and we're gonna take the corner. Yeah, he's super heavy, right? We have to white have to be able to do that because 3 stones is really tough once you get to Don level. To give Don players handicap stone is pretty tough if you don't have some tricks. But I mean, I remember struggling at 1Q. Like, I was struggling at 1Q and then for like years, and one day I became Don, and then like getting to 2 Dons and 3 Don was like a lot faster for some reason. So I feel, yeah, you know, it's like just like the floodgate is about to open, and then once it's open, you're gonna like skyrocket. So here, this is actually a trick play for a handicap game. Usually I don't play it during even, but this is to force black to live, and then we get thickness outside. To tell you the truth, I didn't study that much back in the day at all. I just playing for fun. That's why I got stuck. But I think one book that I did read that was pretty good was the Invincible, the game of Sushaku. His game actually helped me out a lot because it showed me how to okay, so we're pretty thick here. I'm gonna shoulder hit and no, we're gonna take the 3-3 first. So I just studied his game. Basically, his game was very solid style. It wouldn't work today because of the Komi, but mid game and stuff, you see how he preserved a game he's winning. Like, he's so good at that. So when you have a lead, you'll be able to yeah. Okay, so he's got like massive really good thickness here. Now my greedy self says I want to jump in, but no, I'm just gonna probe towards the side here. Which way do we want here? Oh, so he's doing that. So now, because of this ladder, right? We cut here, it's gonna be... Oh, okay, no. This one we can solve, okay? Basically, we're gonna sacrifice this 2 stone. Or not. I was gonna sacrifice those 2 stone, but I don't know why he didn't jump there. The clamp is actually a good attack for that shape, but his follow-up wasn't as good. Okay, so because of this weakness here, that move by him is bad because now this is Sente over here. That leaves the corner pretty open for attack later. He has to connect here, or else he's gonna get cut. These 3 stones gonna get cut now because of this move. You guys see that? Okay. I'm going to attack these stone now. There's also a weakness here. Go ahead and cut this off. And then shoulder hit later will be pretty good for us to develop maybe 12 points here. And then this is also a good move here later because the corner is open right now. That was very greedy by him, by the way. So now we just captured these 2 stones with the net. I mean, we can net that too. That's the thing about 1 Dan is the greed is still there, you know? Don't be greedy. Don't try to save 1 or 2 stone in the corner that's the around white thickness that doesn't do anything. I mean, he could literally play anywhere. He has lots of move left, like even here. But now this thing is dead. And then now the next white follow-up will be here and destroy everything here. So it's not too bad. I think I'm not going to be too crazy greedy. I'm just going to pop this here. Yeah. That's the problem. You try to make every stone work. None of them's going to work. I think learning to sacrifice stones is pretty good because then you're able to toss a lot of stone away. Sometimes I'll just toss a whole group away if I can see a way to win the game by sacrificing the group. So I'm just gonna Atari here. That's pretty good. So we don't have to worry about this group anymore. And then now since this is so thick, this group is pretty safe. I might even probe here. If I probe here, he'll probably jump though. So take that. He did get compensation for that. Ooh, okay. Here is a nice... Okay, trick play, okay? Trick play. You guys want to do a trick play? Because we have this cut here, okay? And he goes boom, boom, boom. Throw in. Does it work? Alright, let's probe him first. Let's probe him first and see. Let's see what he does with this one. Okay. Okay, so now it works, I think. Boom, boom, throw in, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, okay. Wait, let me read it out. Make sure this is 100% working. I think it works. This way, throw in, boom, boom, connect. Do. Wait, maybe it doesn't work. Oh my gosh, it doesn't work. Does it not work? Did I misread there? Damn it. Yeah, I misread. Horrible. Alright, whatever. I think we lost 4 points there. Sometime that happens. We'll leave that for code thread later. I missed red because the throw in, then I can't Atari. He got scared though. That's weird. Okay, so, I mean, now we're gonna poke then. That was a Sente move. I don't know what he did there. I don't think he can kill the corner. The corner is pretty safe. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna play this. I'll live in the corner. I'll give up that stone. Alright, okay, that's alive in the corner. Poke here. Connect. Extend. Connect. Live. Alright. Extend. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Where do we live? We lived here. That's alive. He's in trouble. Where is his eyes? Well, his corner got poked out. So that was pretty good swing. The only way for him to kill is like right here. But then we play right there. He push up and we make an eye. I think. Didn't read that much too much. Oh no, he's in time trouble. He's in time trouble. We're gonna connect this and take some points. Even let him live, it's fine. But he does get this move next, which I do not like. But he ran out of time, so let's see where he went wrong. Probably at the beginning. That attachment. Let me load it up. So, okay. I take that back. I did read a book about playing handicap game. I'm not sure if it's a tutorial or a book. I think it might have been a book. But it was to how to handle your handicap stones. And then how to win with handicap stones. And I think that gave me the ability to play handicap games with a lot more success rate. And I think that's what boosts me. I think if you're able to play... Yeah, that sounds familiar. But it was like how to play handicap stone. And he had a lot of good like tricks for you to gain influence and stuff like that during handicap game. And then to turn it around. And I think that's what changed it after that, because whenever I would play like a 3-dan or for something like that when I was like 1Q, I would be able to know how to use my handicap stone. And so they wouldn't be able to win against me because, you know, in a situation like this, when white plays something like this, this is probably not a good idea, right? Because now you're getting in complication. The best way is actually this. And then force white to do either this or this, and then come back here and attack this stone and develop over here. But you would have to read that book, I guess, to be able how to do it. You want to stay light, but at the same time build thickness also. So this stone, he would have to jump, and then you jump, then white would have to jump, right? So if white doesn't jump and white does something like this, then you can seal them in, and then now the stones get stronger. It's just you don't want to contact. You want to put in contact, and so he got in trouble right here. Because it's hard for a weaker player to judge positioning versus a stronger player. So if you had to keep making judgment throughout the game, you're gonna fall behind. So here, I would have played here and get white to do something with this group. Still, you know, and there's weakness here too. But black usually can't see stuff like this. So white defends the weakness. Yeah, I didn't like this move because even though it looks like you're capturing, white is actually, that's what I was planning. So now, yeah, so as you can see, you said it yourself, black is extremely over concentrated in this area. So white takes the corner, approaches, and then tricks blacks again, right? So this is for black to jump in, but really black shouldn't jump in here. Black should maybe take this side. Get some stone around here first, then jumping in is different than just jumping in. So just jumping in, white's gonna develop the outside. So the outside's like getting pretty strong for white. Takes the corner, Incente. This was actually a good move by black. It's just the follow-up was bad. Even here, that's bad. I would have done this. The ladder works for black. So now black doesn't have to worry about anything. But still here, white's still strong on the outside. There was I'll show you guys a cool trick I learned from the handicap book before I end the stream here. So basically white will approach here, and then black pulls back, right? And so white would jump in here. I think it was here, yeah. And then so a weaker player, black, would play something like this, and you would play something like this. And then white would hane over here. Then if black cuts, you have this thing here. And so black is in trouble here. Basically, if black can only run like that, but then I think it was something like this, yeah. And so if black runs out like that, you throw in something similar like this. So the sequence would run out, and then black will get squeezed pretty hard. I remember that book. So if the book you're talking about has this sequence, that's probably the book. That book is pretty good because it shows you all the tricks that white can play. And so when you play against a stronger player, they won't be able to use that trick against you, you know. Anyway, I hope you guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope it was somewhat useful. It was just a streaming tonight, not really a lesson, but I'll see you guys next time.